What it do? What it do? What it do? Y'all
Yeah.
already know who it is. It's one half with my tag team partner sitting over here. But yo, it's your boy Crazy Kevin. I'm sitting in here with Dan Jones, and we are Two Fat Guy Podcast. What it do, man? We got a banger for y'all tonight, and we got somebody standing by that's gonna chime in a little bit. But my man Dan Jones, what it been like, yo? How your week been, fam?
Man, it's been good, ups and downs, but thinking about what we're going to talk about today kind of made it a little bit better.
A little bit better.
Yeah, a little bit better.
A
East
little bit
Baltimore,
better.
a little bit.
A little bit. So
A
how to make
little
it a
bit.
little? I'm just saying, though, how would make it a little bit better?
So, the topic that we're talking about is overrated, underrated movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 1. Phase 1. Now, let's not get it twisted. We're not talking about the TV shows. It's strictly the movies.
Yeah,
And
we need to make that abundantly clear because some people are gonna be like, "Man, when the TV don't did this and the TV don't think about that." No, we can't do that. We right here, movies.
and based off of Marvel Comics, Kevin Feige, we're not doing it in chronological order. We're going by the phasing because they just released the new chronological order how you should watch all the Marvel shows and movies together. We're doing this is before Mr. Kevin dropped that. He didn't hit my phone and tell me that, so I couldn't get the new one. But we
I
have
didn't
a
know y'all
special
was big
guest
like
coming
that.
up. Yeah.
I thought I was the only Kevin that was like, so you got a whole nother Kevin that you just be vibing with. That's cool
This
though.
was this was 6'4" and white.
What?
This was 6'4" and white and always wearing a baseball cap. It's
I
a
mean, I
big
wear a
difference.
baseball. I wear a baseball cap. I ain't 6'4", but I got a cap I can put on. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? That's cool though. And plus, you got way more bait than I do. You got way more bait than I do.
Not more than me. So today we have a special guest on here today
Who?
who is going to be
Who?
chiming in.
Who? Who? Who?
I'm gonna tell you who. He is an upcoming Baltimore rapper. Heard a couple of his jams. Not only is an upcoming Baltimore rapper, song on every streaming platform. He is a comic book slash wrestling Nista or Nisto, which is a guy. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, I don't care. And he's also my brother-in-law. So, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Brandon Brando Bando.
What it is, what it
What
is,
it is, what it
what
is.
it do. Check me out, check me out. We here got the
Ah!
on
I'm
the
getting that hat.
on the O.
Ooh,
Oh,
Oh,
Deadpool
ooh,
repping the O's. The lane of
ooh.
the O.
yeah,
Shout out to Boss Man.
you know
Did
it,
you just
you
sing
know
that
it.
song, bro?
What
Yes, I
song was
did.
that, brother?
The
Land
Land
of
of
the
the O
O.
by Boss Man, bro.
Oh yeah, we know who that is.
Yeah. Shout
Yeah.
Shout
out
out
to
to
him.
Boss Man.
Shout out, boss man.
Absolutely.
All
Let's
right,
kick it off here. What we got?
so tonight, like you said, we talking about the overrated, underrated Marvel movies. Phase one, movies. Phase one. So the first movie we gonna jump into, which is one of my personal favorites from out the universe, and I think they found the perfect actor to play this man. Ladies and gentlemen, Iron Man,
Okay.
Tony Stark. Tony Stark was the truth. My man, oh God, Robert Downey Jr. Almost forgot his name. Robert Downey was the truth playing Tony.
Yes.
And this was a great jump off to the Marvel world because now we got because it opened the door. This was a movie that kicked the door open. And there's some other ones we're gonna talk about um, later tonight. But no, this was definitely the movie that started that. And the kid in me, like the kid in me, and like the probably mid-level teenager was super excited when they announced this movie, and I was just like, they can't f this up because it's Iron Man, yo. But then when I found out that they got Robert Downey playing Tony Stark, I was like, you can't find nobody better. And then when you told me that they was looking at
Yeah, it was supposed
Tom
to be
Cruise,
Tom Cruise, right?
I don't honestly, it wouldn't have been the same success.
Nah,
No,
nah.
It would it would have been a. I feel like this would have been one of those movies when they test shot, like when they test screened it. Then I'm like, no, we gotta find somebody else. They didn't want them reshooting that whole movie over again,
But there is film with him doing that.
huh?
There is film with him doing that.
I hope it never sees the day of light.
He test read for that. And what's my man name that played James Bond?
Daniel
Daniel.
Craig.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig tested out for one of the villains in Thor: Love and Thunder.
I'm so glad they didn't do that because I got so much respect for Daniel Craig because we talked last week about how much I'm a Bond fan and I seen
Right.
every Bond movie ever created, and Daniel Craig would have lost so much respect from me being in that horrible,
So you
horrible
know what? I think
movie.
down the line we gotta do a segment on the James Bond movies.
Oh yeah, we can talk. We can talk that offline, but definitely.
So
So
that's Brandon. What you think this one going to be? Underrated or overrated?
So the farther we get away from Iron Man in 2008, the farther is going to get overrated. But what I'm saying is, when it first came out, it was underrated. Now that we
Right.
got Infinity War, Endgame, they're spoiling us, so it's becoming overrated. But me personally, it's underrated now. It's underrated because it set the tone for the MCU with how it came out straight off the gate of him losing his scientist friend, dying in the cave, and him making it out. This sets the tone for the MCU now. Now it's got to be a tragic loss in all MCU movies. So I'm saying this is underrated now.
Okay. I think I'm gonna bounce off of that, and I'm gonna agree with you by saying it's underrated because, like you said, for what the quote my man Eric Voss is always saying, the Iron Man made his suit from a box of scraps. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't that much special effects in there. It was a straight show. Even if it didn't go by the comic book, you understood. If it was an actual comic book in front of your face, you understood and you wanted to read it. It wasn't nothing high spectacular, and they gambled on Robert Downey Jr. We knew how his career was already going downhill.
but this
You
was
took a
definitely
shot,
a rebirth. But this was definitely
yeah,
a
you took a
rebirth.
shot in the work, and this man brought you movies at the movies nonstop for a good 10 years straight of one character. I don't even, and if it wasn't for this movie, we wouldn't even got him as Sherlock Holmes. Think
And
about it.
that was, I mean, I know this movie not on the list, but Sherlock Holmes with him and Jude Law was definitely underrated. But we can talk about that another time.
Very much
And that
so
was a great
underrated.
movie.
Very, very much so. What you think about Iron Man, Kev?
um, I'm gonna disagree with Brando. I mean, I'm gonna agree with him as far as that it was underrated, but I still don't think it's an overrated movie. In the pure fact that it set the tone for what we have now. It had to get better from there. It had to go up from there because this set the tone. This was the platform. This was the foundation for the MCU. So you had to go better. You had to get better. You know what I'm saying?
So my
So
question is now. Oh, go ahead.
so I'm gonna say at the time it was an underrated movie. People loved it because you were a geek. You grew up watching, so all the geeks and nerds went out to go see it. And even for the casual viewer, they understood it. But I don't think people really gave it the appreciation that it should have. When it came out, like we didn't even know about the end of the movie, the end of the credits, extra scenes. Until after it came out, like on DVD, or you knew a couple people that was like, "Yo," because you got those people that sit there and don't leave until the credits are over with any movie, and then you
Right.
find out from people, "Yo, they showed the clip, they showed the preview of blah blah blah." What? No, they didn't. It was at the end of the credits. So that's why I said that movie was underrated because it set the tone. So now when you go see a Marvel movie, you don't leave.
You don't move. You don't move. You don't
And
move.
have you checking other movies like you? It's not even the MCU, and you want to see after the credits. Like, do they have after credits scene? That's how much.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's how much Marvel has messed up our brain. We just stay there for every movie. It could be The Notebook. We'll still sit there. Somebody else might fall in love with it at the end of the movie. It's one of them. But the only thing I didn't like about that movie, and which we never knew, is at the end on that post credit scene when Nick Fury came out and he was talking about the X-Men and Spider-Man. Just imagine if they'd have got the rights to it back then in 2008. Imagine how many Spider-Man we'd have had by now. How many X-Men movies if they'd have had the right? Like I said, he set up for it, but the deal didn't go through. Just imagine how much stronger that movie would have been if that would have happened.
It could have been. I think it would have been stronger, but once again, now you're opening that particular, or not particular, but potential Pandora's box of what ifs. So and then by us getting what we did get from the other Spider-Man stuff that wasn't directly connected with the MCU and the whole X-Men movies prior to that, then yeah, we probably could have had the rebirth, or at least of the X-Men series. The Spider-Man was okay. It wasn't great, but Spider-Man could stand alone for a bit.
Right.
We needed a reboot of the X-Men series, the X-Men movie, because those things was garbage.
If that plan would have went through, we would have never got the X-Men movie that we got. We'd have got the first one, but the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth one probably would have never happened. They'd have been restructured differently. Because Dark Phoenix hurt my heart.
I'm gonna be a buck with you, and I know I'm probably gonna get looked at funny. Never seen it.
Don't feel bad. A lot of people didn't.
It's forgettable.
I mean, according to the box office, no, a lot of people didn't.
X-Men Dark Phoenix is like Coyote Ugly.
I mean, I ain't never seen Coyote Ugly, but hold on, my man Sean just said what?
Sean, go ahead, man. Already.
Shout out to Sean and Naeem that's watching right now. Naeem is laughing hard. Yo, Sean, what do you mean by what?
You know they're gonna chime in and say something later on. It's gonna be bananas later.
Yeah, but I know I told you, Sean, my Caucasian twin. So I want to know what he's talking about.
The Caucasian twin thing is killing me, bro. The man look like John B.
He do not. He do not look like John.
Yes, you do.
Don't come for my brother like that, yo.
I'm not.
I know you.
People say I look like Biggie all the time or Faison Love, bro. He can't look like John B.
He's asking how have I not seen X3? Very easy, Sean. I never saw it. Never had the intentions on seeing it. The X-Men movies at some point it just got ruined for me. Like it was just doing crazy.
Side note, Sean, tell your homeboy, your black Caucasian brother right here, Kevin, to go get Disney Plus and watch the goddamn movie.
So I'm mixed. You just said you're black Caucasian. So am I mixed?
Yeah, you got a little Steph Curry, Tiger Woods in you.
I do not. Yo, Naeem said the younger origin X-Men movies was leading up to the days of Future Past, actually trying to use the MCU formula. He is absolutely correct. They were.
Yeah, they put too much stank on them and it blew up.
They trying to bring it back now.
They trying to bring it back now. As a side note, X-Men 97 is coming out on Disney Plus the 20th of March. Y'all better be watching it. It's a continuation from the cartoons from back in the day. It's going to keep it going as if the series never ended. So please watch it. Sean, watch it. I'm going to try to invite you on the show. And please don't go crazy.
You know what they're doing.
He said yes. It was Daniel Bryan. Yes. Yes.
They hopping on that anime train that's so profitable right now in America.
Hop on the anime train.
So
They need to
that's what
hop
they
on
kind
the
of say.
anime train, and they need to hop on. A lot more movies should be R-rated.
Barbecue sauce?
And I
Because I
think
wouldn't feel
we
right
gotta
if
establish
Deadpool was PG-13.
that's ridiculous.
I wouldn't feel right if he was PG-13. I couldn't do it. Hey, bro, picture that. You watching the Deadpool trailer,
You can't
and
do
then all of a
that.
sudden they come up rated PG-13. You're like,
Yeah,
what?
no, I'm not going to see that.
What?
What's the
I don't want
point?
to see that, bro. There's
Yeah,
no way. That's like Biggie Smalls having an edited album.
yeah, we don't want to hear that.
Like
The radio hits, yeah, they kept it clean and
All right.
whatnot.
So first of
DMX and no barking.
all, Deadpool. Anything less than rated R is just not worthy, unless it's cartoon, and even then the cartoon got to push the envelope. And so, and even the cartoon got to push the envelope a little bit. So, with that being said, what are you doing?
You were reaching, I was reaching.
I was shut up, yo. So
I thought it was the
anyway,
dance.
it wasn't shut up. So to piggyback on what y'all said, yes, it needs to be rated R. Anything PG-13 or anything like that is just it's going to be trash. Sean said, "Man, X-Men was one of my best Saturday morning cartoons." Naeem said they're trying to salvage the Marvel gravy train
The gravy
because
train.
right, the gravy train because this phase ain't hitting. But
That's where you're
it's
wrong,
their
sir.
fault. Hold on, he said it's their fault. The movies was rushed after the pandemic.
But then they say that, but it leaves the director to be talked about because Wakanda Forever was made in the script was made in the pandemic and they still did well. So that also depends on the writers and director what they could have salvaged out of 2020. But I do agree that most of them was rushed for sure, and it showed
All right,
because it
so
didn't
side
show up at
question.
box office.
So side question. This isn't one of the questions for the night, but this is a side question I want to ask because you
Go
brought
ahead.
up Black Panther. Do y'all think after Boldman Chapman passed, they should have not have done Wakanda Forever?
Yes, they should have.
You said yes. Brando said no. Oh, you
He
got the
got the
shirt
shirt
on.
on,
All
right?
right. I
They
thought he
kept
was
their
saying he
comic
said
book
no.
accurate.
I'm gonna tell you why they should have, but they shouldn't have at the same time. They should have because we all knew eventually she was gonna get to wear the helmet.
Right, because
We knew that anyway.
it's in the comics. It's in the comics.
And then when I looked at the behind the scenes, the making of Wakanda Forever, they showed Chadwick and the guy who directed it talking about putting Namor in the first one. He's supposed to be in the first one fighting with Killmonger. So he was already in the works. It was just a matter of putting it together. Now, how they structured it, because Wakanda Forever, after watching it for the 56th time, don't judge me.
It's a bit of a
It felt,
recession, but go ahead.
I liked it though. It was just it felt rushed when it got towards the end. Like you didn't need the lady and the extra girl. You didn't need the girl in it. You could have given more
Gotcha.
Namor and take her out. You didn't need her. She could have been a deleted scene or a post credit scene. You know what I mean? If you'd have took the whole plot about kidnapping the girl to find out where the vibranium is in the water, you didn't need Riri for that. Basically, Angela Bassett wouldn't have died if she'd have mind her damn business.
You know, she's 56 years old. She fine as hell. But she fine, yo. But hold on. Naeem said, "Damn." Hold on. All right, y'all slow down. You know I can't read that fast. Naeem said they should have. I like how my man is spelling in Ebonics. He said they should have, but I don't believe a replacement should have found T'Challa was a
T'Challa,
symbol.
that's his name. T'Challa.
Thank you, T'Challa. You know, I went to Baltimore City Public Schools.
We all
T'Challa
did.
was
We all did. You just went to a bum ass school.
hey, you watch your mouth. I went to Northern.
So
What school did you go to?
Southern, I went the opposite direction.
All right, so we both had to go to school with metal detectors and ID cards that had to
We
be scanned.
we ain't had none.
Y'all ain't had metal detectors at your school?
No.
Oh
Yeah, I
shoot,
had metal
we
detectors.
did. We did. We had metal
You would think
detectors.
that we had every bad neighborhood in the city in one building.
Look, we had metal detectors and ID cards with barcodes on them that we had to swipe because it put you on roll in all your classes automatically. So if you cut class, they knew by doing attendance. So if you made it to homeroom, they marked you present, and then you would still like you cut third period, you marked absent. You go to school the next day, swipe your card, you heard a rooster crow. That means you were suspended. Moving on.
You know what? They tried that. It didn't work.
And Northern it did. The chowder was a symbol for us. Plenty of dudes could have picked up the mantle. Sean said, "You're not wrong about the comment you was making about the movie." LOL, typing fast and playing WWE 2K at the same time. So I'm
Sir,
using
you can't
Ebonics.
be playing a
LOL.
video game and talking about Marvel. Pick your poison. Pick your poison.
Look,
You
I'm
pick your
with the
poison.
bro. Yo. I knew you met time. That's why I said same time, Naeem. I got you. Nah, yo, like, nah. If you don't understand, my man is a multitasker. Like hard, okay? He ran the floor, talk ish, flirted, and did all types of stuff. My man was on point. Multitasking. I know, bro. You know I used to work with you, so I know what you can do. They don't. Shout out to you. All right, y'all.
All right, what we got?
So we all are in agreement that Iron Man was underrated.
Yeah.
I would like to go on record right now. I did not put this movie in here, but it is part of Phase One. Incredible.
Arguably the best Hulk.
What?
The best Hulk. Not the best.
All right,
Not the best Bruce Banner. The best Hulk.
All right, so
I have to
Brando.
agree with you.
Nah, Brian. I know we just met, so please forgive me. I'm from Baltimore, so you know how we do. Do you drink, yo? You get high? Would you drop on your head as a baby? I'm trying to figure out the mental defect for you to say that Incredible Hulk.
Hey, look, your boy
So
Sean said the
now
same
you
thing.
got to give me a reason why it's
And
not.
Sean, look, Sean's from Virginia and he moved to North Carolina. So I don't know what to tell you. All right, he's a hit and miss brother for me.
No.
Is that you supposed to be doing VA at the same time?
No.
Was you shouting out VA at the same time, yo? We don't do gang signs on the show, yo. That's not even a gang sign.
East Baltimore. Every day of my life.
I'm
But
West Side there. I'm West Side converted to East Side.
you a we.
I'm a weed. Yeah.
But no, honestly, this is the best Incredible Hulk, bro. Movie.
Yo, read what Naeem just said, yo.
That's where you're drunk. Now, see, I was all with you. I was all with you until you said that, bro. We was all ride or die until you said that, bro. I couldn't do it. First of all, Mark Ruffalo is the best Hulk. Point blank, period. Was you gonna go for Luther Rignall?
The best
Yeah.
Hulk goes to
Yeah,
2000.
Lou Ferrigno was the best Hulk because he was original.
How?
He was
Bro,
the original
anybody
Hulk.
who can sit there in a pound of makeup every day long, all day long, and just go, "Rah," you a goat.
Right.
He was an actor. Yeah.
And
You a
the
goat,
man's
bro.
legally deaf. And he's legally deaf, yo.
Right,
But the guy
bro.
that was doing Bruce Banner was doing most of the acting, though, not Lou Ferrigno.
It don't matter. Lou Ferrigno, because he wasn't Bruce Banner. You said who was the best Incredible Hulk?
Right.
Who was the better Hulk?
That CGI.
Ed Norton was the Hulk. Hulk was
Bro,
in
I
these
know y'all.
movies. Hulk
I
was
know we
CGI.
not talking about that man, bro. We are not talking about Eric Banner when he played him, bro.
That was the most comic book accurate Hulk.
Bro, he wasn't even the right shade of green.
But he grew when he got angry.
Ruffalo,
No other Hawk
Ruffalo
does
is
that.
comical, but the Hawk should be feared, not tap dancing. I
Exactly.
100%
Smart
agree
Hawk,
with that.
smart Hawk is just it's gotta get out of here. We tired of
Yeah, Small Hawk, I'm done with him. He's too friendly. He said, I found a way to put the Small Hawk with the Small Hawk and
it.
put them together.
Yeah, no.
Shut up. Go break something. You
Smash.
are made to smash.
He single handedly made 2008 Hawk look great.
Listen, 2008 Hawk, when he fought Abomination
Hold
and
on,
they
hey
tore up the whole
Brando.
downtown Manhattan, bro.
Hold on, Brando. Bring your camera down, son, because you look like you're taking a half a mugshot. There you go, bro.
Yeah, the
Said
new
taking
one is the
selfies
best
from
of
out
its
of here.
time.
He said he's still not you, Brando. He's talking about what's the name? He was taking selfies. FOH.
Ooh.
He was talking about Hawk. Well, Hawk was taking selfies.
Bro. But that fight with first of all, that one brought Abomination, bro. You couldn't have picked a better person to play Abomination. Edward Norton for that time, you was the best person. But then to make the third movie, you wanted more money. You wanted more money, bro. You wanted to be in the MCU, but you wanted more money. You wanted more money than Robert Downey Jr. That's not happening. That's like wanting more money than Lamar Jackson.
You talking who? You talking about Ed Norton?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wanted more money, so they got
he
him
wanted
out.
more money.
Oh, that's just like your boy Terrence Howard, man.
I was
Which
about to
is
say that.
really
I was about
crazy
to say that.
because he was paid more than Robert Downey Jr. at the time. On the first Iron Man, Terrence Howard got paid more than Robert Downey Jr.
Well, that makes sense because Terrence Howard was a little bit more established and it was taking a risk on him. But now that they realize that Tony carried the movie and your character is literally a sidekick. You a side character. You're not even the main character. No, we're not going to give you more money.
Then I'm pretty much tell him, Terrence Howard, you're a good actor, but I might drop you right now. Out of your whole career, you had 3 good roles. 3. Everybody put your fingers up. We're gonna do it together. 3. We're gonna do Spaceman from Sunset Park. Yep. Lucius. Mm-hmm. And Hustle and Flow. That's
Nah,
it.
man. Nah. I'm gonna disagree with you. Best Man is some of his great work too. Now he saying, yeah, he fumbled that bag on that one.
What's that movie when he was
Hold
in the
up,
car
which
and it
one
looked
you
like the
talking about,
building was
Naeem? You
behind him?
talking about? I'm sorry, Naeem. Who you talking about? Ed Norton or um? Salute to Don. He made
That's
on
right.
the
He
other one.
did. Don Cheadle
Yeah,
made Rhodey.
And now he ready to get a solo movie.
That's right.
and Don Cheadle was popping up in Spike Lee joints in the beginning of his
Don,
career.
Don Cheadle was in everybody's Spike Lee joint.
He was.
My man was in School Days, Do the Right Thing, Your Movie, My Movie, Brandon's Movie, just there.
Don Cheadle
And
was about getting that.
if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have watched Secret Invasion. Sorry, can't.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a mistake. They could have did so much with Secret Invasion. They dropped the ball on that. First episode was great. The rest of it was trash.
Ooh,
We don't
ooh,
talk about that. That's a subject for another day, gentlemen.
ooh.
Naeem said facts. He agreed with you. Facts.
You cut me
So
deep, Shrek. You cut me deep, Shrek.
it's the truth. They dropped the ball. Samuel
Oh my
Jackson in that one
god.
too.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
You see them in the Marvels trying to run around that corner in the UFO? Yeah, he ain't.
It took 7 times to get through the Secret Invasions.
Bruh. Oh my god, bro. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. We can do, you know what? Disney Plus shows is gonna be different. That's gonna be a different one. I'm gonna need a shot of my moonshine for that one.
Y'all not gonna make me spend more money on a streaming platform. I refuse to.
Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, if it wasn't for Loki and WandaVision, we probably wouldn't be here.
Moon Knight. Shout out to Moon Knight too.
Shout out to Moon Knight. Yeah, I mean, you got
All right,
yours.
so was the Incredible Hulk 2008 version, was it under or overrated?
Underrated.
Underrated.
All right, we're gonna go with
Underrated.
underrated.
Oh, we
Whiplash
going for this next one.
was
The one
too
I think
high.
it is, it's gonna be overrated.
Hold on.
Oh
So
boy.
Naeem said under. Naeem said under. He said he's looking to set the bar high with Loki.
Facts.
All right, so Iron Man 2, 2010.
Low-key underrated. That NASCAR fight scene with Whiplash, with the brief,
I'm going.
was
I'm going to
very
be.
fire.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The back-to-back with War Machine, very underrated.
Mm.
The lasers coming out the hands with the new
Mm.
triangle suit.
Mm.
Come on now. War Machine
Mm.
getting introduced officially.
Ooh,
Come on now.
Naeem said over.
Mm. Ah,
Naeem 3 is overrated. Not
All
2.
right, so I like Iron Man 2, but what's the name? Whiplash. I couldn't buy him playing that character, yo. He took me out of it. Like, only thing I can see him as is the drunk wrestler.
Oh, don't
Like,
do that, my man, like that, bro.
I can't see him as nothing else. Like, yo,
I'm really thinking about this one. Like, it can go over and under.
Yeah, I can see that
Uh,
too.
honestly, it was almost borderline mid.
it was because if you think about it, like Brandon said, it bought us War Machine in full, the craziest fight scene ever. Um, Whiplash was a good villain. I think it was bad on that because he could have lasted at least one more movie. Whiplash could have been in two Iron Man.
Sorry, yo. Yo, all right, Ward Naeem said the main villain is a good actor, but I hated it. Then he came around and said he was a TV version of Omega Red.
Facts. See, they should have just made him
Oh,
Omega Red.
like X-Men Omega Red, bro.
Yes.
He kind of was Omega Red at the end when he had the suit, but still was.
Hell yeah, hey bro.
Yeah, he
But
got a
then
point with that.
he bought us Hammer Industries, Army Hammer. He bought us him.
I like him.
Iron
I
Man
thought
2
you.
was Iron Man
Look,
2 was a gatekeeper.
I'm sorry. When first time I watched Iron Man 2, then dude was like he brought his arm, like the company Arm Hammer. I thought they said Arm and Hammer, like the product, the baking soda. I was kind of thrown off for a second. Like, did they even get permission to use that? Is the symbol going to be the same thing? I was just kind of confused.
Go to your room. So, and then rumor has it that was supposed to be Peter Parker at the expo.
That's
That
Right.
rumor
rumor.
has it.
I don't believe it was because we talked about that in the previous episode where if that was Peter, and then when Peter Parker actually like met Iron Man again when he gave him that suit, then he would have somehow mentioned the connection because you know MCU is infamous for mentioning connections from things from the little Easter eggs that they do, and that was never brought up. So that's why I'm not buying into that. And Naeem said Hammer actually stole the show.
I mean, let's be honest, Naeem, the dance that he did when he's on the stage, that was top notch. That's up there with the Joker's coming down the steps. That was top notch.
Yeah, it was. He did his
That
thing
was
like he did
it.
in Charlie's Angels.
That's right. So, if you're watching, you're probably still watching. Spider-Man 3, when Tobey Maguire had on the suit and he was doing the Bee Gees walk going down the street. The Joker
Shout out
dance
to
going
my man.
down the steps.
Shout out to Isaiah for tuning in.
Who?
My man Isaiah
And
tuning in.
Armie Hammer's dance. Which one of them was the best? Watch what happens. Who had the best dance moves coming down? Watch.
It's gonna go to Toby.
Let's go and go to Toby, bro. Remember he did the little finger guns at the girl? Kevin, tell me you seen that, bro.
Yes, I've seen it.
He had that girl like, ew,
I
disgusting.
seen I seen
Hey.
all the Spider-Man movies. I seen all the Venom movies.
Mm,
The
okay.
hell was that?
Oh, that's somebody. It's a biker club across the street.
Jesus Christ!
No, he wasn't. He wasn't on the bike. I'm quite sure he was dead. Toby was
So
lit, swag on 1,000 facts. My man had the pomade in the hand and everything.
Toby, Naeem said Toby was lit. Swag was on 1,000.
That's what it was. But
All right,
I'm
so
going with overrated, bro. I'm gonna go
so
with
you said
over.
Iron Man 2 was overrated.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with over.
All right, Brando,
It's
what you
gonna hurt.
say?
I'm gonna go with over.
Underrated.
All right, I'm gonna be the wild card here and say it was mid. Like I liked it.
No, no, no. The question is underrated or
Yeah,
overrated.
you're the
Pick
tiebreaker.
one.
You gotta vote.
This ain't drink champs. We're not taking no drinks to save face. No, you pick one. If I gave you Biggie or Pac, you better pick Biggie. But listen, you pick one. You gonna take a drink?
He basically
That's
saying overrated. If it's mid,
It's
he
overrated,
underrated.
yo. It was
over
overrated.
here drinking chameleon out of a Ravens can.
It was water, Negro. It was water.
Sure.
Water. All right, so Naeem said it was over. I didn't even really have to be the tiebreaker because Naeem came in immediately and said it was overrated. Brando said it was over. I said it was over. You said it was under. Moving on.
Who we got?
The
Oh
God
boy.
of Thunder. And I ain't talking about Zeus. I'm talking about Thor.
Over.
Oh, shit.
Over.
Okay. Do you mind explaining why?
Overrated.
Why?
First, the best part about that movie was the father. The father,
Explain.
and you introduced us to Loki.
You gotta introduce the Hawkeye too.
I mean, and Hawkeye, you brought us them. Each movie introduced you to another character, but other than that, you got sent down to Earth to come get your hammer back that you wasn't prepared for. That's you was the start of every movie in the MCU saying you wasn't ready for your powers until the end of the movie. That's like watching a Hulk Hogan wrestling match. You can't beat him until the end when you start shaking.
Honestly,
So
out of
did you ever
all
stop to
of
think that maybe it was like him learning and growing into his position?
Yeah, I get that,
yeah,
but
it's an
I get
origin
that.
story, yeah.
I get that. I mean,
But compared to Iron Man,
compared to the last Iron Man, it was better.
compared
Compared
to
to
the other
Iron Man 3,
Thors,
it was worse. Iron Man 3 was actually the pitfall of my life for like 2 hours.
What?
Iron Man 3 took
Oh,
away my life for
we
a few
gonna
hours, bro.
stop. We gonna get to that one. We gotta stay on task here.
Sorry, got a little emotional. Sorry, bring it back.
You are emotional. Naeem said
I'm a type.
overrated, but it hold on. Naeem said it was overrated, but it was a taster to see if they can draw outside of Iron Man.
Where'd you
nah,
get
that
these
was the
things
Incredible
from?
Hulk.
Huh?
Yeah, all these movies was better than Incredible Hulk.
Thor was not better than the Incredible Hulk, sir.
So if you had to pick Thor over Incredible Hulk, would you do it?
I'm picking Incredible Hulk without even blinking, brother. It was mid. You just said it was mid. It was very much mid. We went underrated with Incredible Hulk, so overrated with Thor
Naeem
out
got a
of
point
Iron
though.
Man.
Naeem got a point. He said Thor was for the ladies, yo.
Facts.
I mean,
Facts.
Iron Man is a playboy billionaire philanthropist, bro.
So
What
that
else you
was good,
want?
yo. They needed female demographic. You're right, because
He is.
and
They was fishing for that.
the female demographic that was going was like nerds.
Okay, I give you that. Okay.
Still
And there's
overrated.
nothing wrong with that. So
Still
please don't
overrated,
get
but yeah.
offended. Please don't get offended. Like, I'm a nerd, I'm a geek, so but when you went to go see these Iron Man movies, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like it's like if you don't know until you go, it's like the first time when I went to Comic Con, Otakon, excuse me, when I went to Otakon, and I was like,
Yeah.
there ain't nothing, a bunch of nerds and geeks and all this other crap. And then I went down there for the first time and see some of the best shit I've ever seen in my life.
That.
It's like the same thing. You don't know until you actually go, and then you come to find out, like this bad chick you got right here is a geek on the inside, but you think
Speaking
she ain't
on
gonna
that,
tell you.
speaking on that, I went to Comic Con a couple years back. Sorry, Brandon. You just now finding this out. You weren't supposed to know. I apologize. Went to Comic Con, seen the cosplay. Like, damn, sure look good dressed up as Sonya Blade. Next thing I know, the next day she's driving the bus. I said, "Wow, what a difference!" From Sonya Blade to the bus driver. Like, I do this in my spare time. Clutch my pearls.
Thor is overrated.
Thank you,
Thor,
Brando. Thank you for bringing us back. I appreciate that.
It's overrated.
don't do me like that, Kevin. Don't do me like that.
Out of all the Thors, that was the weakest Thor.
No,
What's not?
no, no,
Say
What's
Dark
not?
World.
no,
No.
no.
Love and Thunder.
Yeah, Love and
Oh,
Thunder
I forgot about Love and Thunder.
should never ever seen the time of day. We had it. I went on
No.
a rant. I went on
I'm
a
No.
not
rant
that fan
like
like
a few
that.
weeks ago about this movie, yo. That movie should have never seen the time of day.
That
And
is false.
Disney put that movie out.
That's because you
Disney,
lied. You lied.
who?
Love and Thunder should have seen the time of day. The
You
director of
drunk?
Love and Thunder should have did something different.
Yeah, they please.
Nah, that movie should have never seen the time of day. And Disney knew it. And like I said, it was a money grab. And it's just like what
Naheem, time
Naeem
to go to
said.
bed, Naheem. Time to go to bed, Naheem.
Nope. Love and War. He said Love and Thunder was hilarious. It
It
was.
was
And you
funny.
couldn't take that. It was funny. But you couldn't take that movie serious as part of being an MCU. You
Once
couldn't.
again, once again, your number one villain is Gore the God Butcher. You only see him kill one person in a 2-hour film.
I hate that they brought that character in there, and I hate that they brought a great actor in there, and they didn't do anything with
Nothing.
fixing one of those aspects.
But you left all his killing scenes on the floor. You wanted to make it more of a comical movie.
PG-13.
Right.
Thor is a rated PG movie. Rated R movie. Sorry.
Right. But remember, when they did the original Thor, Disney didn't own MCU then.
Thor was
Disney now owns
PG-13. Thor was PG-13.
but Disney didn't own them then. Yeah, I remember when the first Thor came out, Disney didn't own them. So now that Disney owns them, everything they're going to do is going to be family friendly because they
That was
want
too
the
family
kids.
friendly. That was distant cousin family friendly.
But they want the kids because the kids is the ones that's really buying the merch. Kids is the one who's playing Fortnite, and when Disney releases them damn MCU packs, excuse me, MCU skins, it's the kids that's begging the mothers and the dads for the V-Bucks or whatever they call. They can get the crap for Fortnite.
So
And
that
they,
is false because I bought something for myself.
well,
So what?
What's the next movie, man?
all right, so we all agreed that it was overrated.
For sure.
Yes.
All right, so I'm ashamed to say this, but I'm also proud to say this. This particular movie I seen, and I saw a bootleg the first time I saw it, and I was,
Same here.
saw it on bootleg, and it was a great movie. It used to be this app, this little website you can go to your little Android device and watch the joint. Whoever did the Netflix show Daredevil, Punisher, Luke Cage, etc., needs to be in charge of the movies.
Facts.
So the next movie, and we're not disagreeing with you, Naeem. You're absolutely correct. But the next movie, Captain America, the First Avenger. We're gonna start with you. We're gonna start
Who?
with you, sir. You.
Me?
Dan Jones.
Damn.
Nah, I'm right. I know what? Know what? I haven't gone first in a minute. I'm gonna do it. Give you some time to mellow. Um, so I think the movie was very underrated, and this was a great movie. For this to be an origin story movie, it was really great. It was a bit long, but it kept your attention. The fact that, and plus you got introduced to Tony Stark's father, who's the reason why Iron Man, not Iron Man, Captain America became Captain America. You know, there's a lot of stuff. And then, like, what you thought his homeboy wound up dying when he fell off the train, but come to find out he did. It was so great. And Naeem's correct. This is probably the most told perfect movie in the MCU. This movie was told perfectly. Like, this story was told perfectly in this movie. I see you shaking your head right now. Give me a second. Because, and the reason why I'm agreeing with Naeem, and I'm saying it because they touched everything. They touched everything that you needed to know about Captain America, where he came from, how he wound up in the war, and so forth and so on. They touched on everything. I found it funny that the villains was like, you know, Nazis or Nazi derivative from the Nazis. I was like, they seem very Hitler-ish. I didn't know if I was watching Captain America or playing Killzone. So yeah, I said it. Killzone, great PlayStation game. So I think the movie was completely under because it was a great origin story and it gave you everything that you needed. And then when you go forward, it puts a lot of things like Iron Man first movie in place and makes more sense for you. Because now you understand why Tony is chasing his father's shadow. His father was an innovator. Like, he pretty much made Captain America Wolverine without making him Wolverine. Danny?
Go ahead, Brandon. I'm still thinking. Go ahead.
Oh, my Lord Jesus, y'all.
It's overrated.
I'm sorry,
Compared
what?
to Civil War,
Hold on. I'm sorry, what?
it's overrated.
I'm sorry, what?
Compared to Civil War, compared to Winter Soldier, some of the best hand-to-hand combat in MCU. Great origin story, give you that. Comic book
Like,
accurate, indeed.
The
But
fact that
then
you
you hit
jumped to
Chris
phase two,
Evans
I
and
mean, you took
CGI
this
at the
serious.
beginning.
The fact that you jumped to phase two, you took this little question real serious, bro.
Compared to all the other Captain Americans,
how was this movie overrated compared to the other Captain Americans?
sir, Winter Soldier was perfect. First of all,
I'm not saying Winter Soldier wasn't perfect. I just
Civil
said
War
that this
gave us
movie.
Spider-Man.
I said this movie was perfect. But if it wasn't for this movie being perfect, Winter Soldier wouldn't have been perfect.
Iron Man was better than Captain America.
I'm sorry, what?
Iron Man, the first Iron Man, was better than Captain America, the first
I
one.
disagree with you on that.
How so?
No, nah. The first Iron Man movie wasn't really an origin movie. You already know who Tony Stark was. You know Tony Stark was a conceited playboy, billionaire, aristocrat, whatever.
We
You know
knew
he
he
had
was.
daddy issues. You knew all this stuff about Captain America going. Iron Man going, and you knew Tony
Captain
Stark was
America
a
too.
nutcase. You knew Tony Stark was a nutcase. So that's crazy. That's crazy for you to say that Iron Man was better. I'm not saying Iron Man was a whack movie. We all just agreed that it was an underrated movie. But for you to say that this movie was not, that Iron Man was better than Captain America, the first Avenger. He was the original Avenger. He wasn't the second, third, fourth, or fifth. He was the first Avenger. And you said this movie was over. Y'all related.
So,
Y'all
and
are
for the
related.
after credit scene for Incredible Hulk, why wasn't it Captain America and not Iron Man?
I can't hear you. Gotta speak up, man.
At the end of the Incredible Hulk movie, for the after credit scene, who was putting together the Avengers, you said it was supposed to be Captain America, the leader, right? But it was Iron Man recruiting him because Iron Man was better than Captain America.
No, because remember, who did Nick Fury make contact with first? It was Captain America. Because remember, in the Captain America, in the Captain America, when he woke up, they tried to make it seem like he was still in his time, in his era. And the only reason why he knew something was off because the game that was playing on the radio was the same game his father took him to. So he already knew the outcome of that game. That's why he knew something was off. Nick Fury went to him first.
So you're saying they did that because it's comic book accurate?
Yes.
And not because the box office money?
It was a little bit of both. Hold on. Naeem said, set the first stone, spun off Agent Carter, how deep Tony Pops was involved with S.H.I.E.L.D. Winter Soldier origin. It was really the first building block of their run. Everybody loves Iron Man, was hyped for it. Nobody was really hyped for Captain America other than white people. LOL. The movie made us, it made us like Cap. The movie made us as black people, like Cap.
Chris Evans, kudos to Chris Evans as well. And what he
did. Shout out to Chris Evans. He killed Captain America. He did his thing with Captain America. I really couldn't see anybody else playing him either. He looked like Captain America. He fit the build and everything.
Coming from the Human Torch to go into Captain America was great acting.
He had to go up from there. Daniel,
I'm gonna go over it.
I think it was under, bro. The only reason why I'm saying it's under was because it has a deeper origin to what we seen on TV. Because we wouldn't have known that they got the shield from Wakanda. You see what I'm saying? This set up Agent Carter when it was on TV. You got Agent Carter out of this. You got the Avengers out of this. You got where the shield came from.
How old is Agent Carter, yo?
Agent Carter was right after Captain America died.
Yeah. That's serious.
It's there. Like, you got all of these setups from what happened. If we didn't find out, if they didn't do the Captain America movie like this, we wouldn't have got half the stuff we knew or found out all the information that we got. Now, granted, we like Iron Man better because Captain America, we like he drunk some juice and he got strong. That's Popeye.
Yeah, but Popeye's strength went away.
I mean, nobody's perfect.
And Naeem said that Agent, what's his name, is 160.
Oh, Captain America?
No, Agent Stone.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's under.
I'm sorry, Agent Carter. I said Agent Stone. Sorry, Agent Carter. My bad.
It's a lot more. It's deeply rooted in the comic, and like I said, the new chronological order that they have out. The first movie that you're supposed to see is Captain America.
Right.
And then you find out later on in Falcon and Winter Soldier that after Captain America, quote unquote, died in the ice, they used that same program to do it for a black guy. But he didn't have the same success as Captain America did.
And see, I don't think a lot of people knew that there was a black Captain America.
And guess where he's from? Baltimore.
That's why they killed him.
But yeah, so I even though it wasn't a success, is what everybody thought it was, Falcon and Winter Soldier was good. I give it a C. All of Disney Plus shows, I give a C and a D, except for Loki and WandaVision. They get A++.
All right, so and just to let you know, Naeem also said that the movie was underrated. So we are now. Why I feel like I'm missing a movie? We need a hero that they can say to not what? All right, Naeem, I'm gonna need you to stop putting the controller down and actually type. That's not making sense.
No, he talking about the black one, the black Captain America.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you figured it out because I was lost for a second.
I got you, Naeem. Don't say that shit again.
Yeah, man.
Yo, so hold on. Give me 1 second.
He used to hang out on the avenue.
Okay. You used to hang on to that. Shut up, yo. White Block, Cherry Hill. No, I'm sorry. There's people going, what is that? It's called Baltimore Club music, sir. Or ma'am. Or he, or they, or she. Whatever pronoun you were going by today. All right, so you said under. I'm trying to cover all bases. You said under. I said under. Brando said over. And Naeem said under. So, Brando, you lose this one.
I won.
Only your dreams as real as it may seem. It was only in your dreams.
Underrated.
Hold on, bro. Calm down. Let me do my thing.
I already know what that is. All
right, so we have come to the end of phase one, but not to the end of this podcast. We're going to jump in deeper. So, the first Avengers movie, 2012. Was this movie overrated or underrated? Dan Jones.
Underrated.
Why?
First of all, you talking like the fat Pat Sajak is crazy. Well, it was underrated. The direction, to get all of heroes together on one platform, the director had to be goated. That's number one. Number two, the camera work was crazy. Everybody had their own time to shine. Nobody overshadowed the next person. Number three, you let us know in the main story, even if it's all five Avengers, you let us know at the end of the day what two were going to be the backbone of this. Iron Man and Captain America. And by you doing that, you let us know, but you gave everybody their own time to shine in their own way. You knew what Natasha could do. You knew what Hawkeye could do. We knew what the Hawk can do, but he did it better when he just smashed Loki with the puny human thing. That was the hardest part of the movie. He knew hour and a half of that. My life is just right there. That's the number one meme for the past 10 years when he did that to Loki. Iron Man didn't shy away. It was less dialogue for Captain America and Iron Man and more for everybody else.
What? Okay. You done?
No, I ain't done. It's like, yeah, no, go ahead.
I didn't want to interrupt you. So I'm going to say underrated because everything you just said. Everybody got a chance to shine. And this also introduced people to different heroes from that part of MCU. And Brando was laughing right now because I know he about to go off because he already said it was under. So that's why I'm saying
there's one thing I forgot to say, and I know one of y'all going to say it. Go ahead.
So it was underrated, like you said, and the camera work and the CGI work, that's that Disney money. That was that Disney money right there. That was Disney Studios showing what they can do.
Yo, honestly, that lets you know right there. Oh, we about to fuck some shit up.
yeah, but then they dropped Thor: Love and Thunder. Anyway, but Naeem said nothing. He talking about you. Nothing else to say. He was on point with that. Talking about you, giving you props. So, but everything I said, everything you said, man, is everything I was going to touch on. Like I said, but I just added the fact that Disney money was behind it, and you had to know that Cap and Tony was going to be the true frontmen because Captain America is the first Avenger, and then B, Tony Stark and Stark's Industry. You need his money. You need his technology. You need what he has because that's going to enhance. Now, granted, yeah, ain't nobody really know about Black Panther until he popped up, and then you saw what happened, and like, oh, okay, so this is that dude. I mean, I know that came in phase 2 with Winter Soldier. I get that, but at the same time, we just like, yo, it's so much Easter eggs that they dropped in this movie, and a lot of people missed it. And that's one thing I like about the Marvel movies. They give you Easter eggs, and then when you watch, like you said, the third or fourth or 56th time, you're going, how the hell was that? And then
Let's
it's like,
be honest. My fault. Let's be honest. There's not a person on this earth who has not watched Endgame and Infinity War. You done took your day off from work to watch both of them back to back at least twice.
I'm going to
Because
be
you
honest,
can't
I'm not
literally
that
watch one
person.
Huh?
I have not taken a day off to watch Infinity War and Endgame.
Oh, sir, when you watch it on a Saturday, that's about 5 hours of your day gone. Your
Yeah,
day is
you're
over.
right. And I don't get that type of leisure on a Saturday. Maybe a Sunday, not a Saturday.
I mean, well, at the service, you got it. At the service, you got it.
Yeah, but
Hey,
but
bro,
I get your point.
hey, I can watch these movies till this day, and my kids will come in and be like, again.
No, I'm like that with certain movies that's not Marvel connected, but I get the same grief with some movies that's not Marvel connected. So yeah,
James Bond.
Rocky. Yeah, I can watch every last Rocky movie repeatedly, and Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick, and be in a happy place. But anyway,
Maverick was hard.
Naeem chimed in and said the movie was underrated. So Brando, I know you've been sitting there
He's
stewing.
boiling, bro. He's boiling.
He is stewing. That smile hasn't left his face because he is ready. You have the floor, sir.
Listen, the Avengers movie was the most important movie of the MCU. Why, you ask? It set up every single movie after that.
Here we go.
Black
He's
Widow
going to
solo
say it.
movie set it up. Oh, you got Hawkeye series set it up.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
You got the damage control in the first Spider-Man set up from that Avengers movie. Then you
Mm-hmm.
got the single-handedly person that's carrying the whole multiverse saga in Loki, which we never seen coming.
Mm-hmm.
Without each part of that team, the movie wouldn't have worked. Without the Hulk, Iron Man would have been dead. Without Black Widow, several people would have been dead. Without Captain America leading the team to set where Captain America is the first Avenger, and what you were saying, that's solidified Captain America's position in Avengers. And it was just a perfect movie. Great villain, great writing, great action, great camera scenes, money. And the Avengers team was completely touched in a comic book aspect.
Now you touched on it a little bit. Let's be honest. It set up a villain. A lot of people didn't even know nothing about him. We just knew, like, okay,
Thanos.
who that guy, but he lost the role to Josh Brolin, which who plays Cable in Deadpool 2. And now you play two different Marvel characters. One was in the universe, one was out the universe. Bro, you played Thanos. Your villain set up 10 years worth of stories. It took them 10 years to destroy you. And not even the real you. They killed the 2018 you. The way they killed both of them.
It was two different versions, and they both got killed.
Yeah, they killed both of them. Like, bro, that's perfect storytelling. It took you 10 years to write the perfect story. And then the Avengers on top of that, you knew at the end of every phase there was an Avengers movie coming. That Avengers
All
movie
right,
would let you know, oh snap, it's over. Somebody gonna get hurt.
I missed that Hulk from the first Avengers.
all right. So Naeem chimed in, and shout out to Naeem, yo. We appreciate you. We got a couple people that's sitting there watching, but you've been the most active viewer. So shout out to you, fam. Appreciate you so much. he said he dropped 2 comments in the chat. Said literally watch all the Avengers movies last Saturday, back to back, day gone. And the next one he said, hell, that movie showed us Hulk can turn at a drop of a dime. LOL, like no eyes turning green, just boom, smashing.
And the thing is, the CGI wasn't that good for him. It was good. It was low budget Disney money. By the time they got to Endgame, my man was perfect. My man was perfect. And shout out to them because She-Hulk season 2 is coming. Let's make it better than the first one.
Yeah, I heard that caught a lot of heat. Like Dominic Mysterio, Vicky Guerrero heat. Just
The story was told good, but it was bad directed. And see, it was mainly another story, another day. Sorry.
so I say under. You say under. He said under, and Naeem said no. I'm sorry. Brando said over. Sorry, and Naeem said
I said
No, he
under.
said under.
Oh, you said under. All right. So we all. It's a unanimous decision on this one.
Unanimous decision, bro.
Did you say anonymous or unanimous?
You know what I said. I'm not saying it again. You're not laughing at me.
Because you said anonymous, which means that nobody knows that it was you that snitched on the whole block.
So,
Yo, hold up. Naeem, the CGI was horrible for what? She-Hulk or
you
Hulk in
She-Hulk,
the
bro.
She-Hulk?
She-Hulk.
Okay.
Another story. Another story. Naheem, don't get me started.
She was like, what, 9 feet tall?
Don't get me started, bro. It was.
I just got one question because I never seen it. How did she wind up becoming like getting Hulk powers? Was she hit with gamma rays also?
No, she got into a car. Her and Hulk was in the Bruce was in the car together. Got into a car accident, and the blood from his head got into her open wound, and it wound up fusing with her. Yeah, it's that. Listen, Disney Plus.
So he gave her HIV, is what you're saying?
That's a tough one right there. I can hear.
Yeah. Because literally what you just said was he infected her. What you just described was someone infecting someone with contaminated blood.
But she ain't died. That was Stan Lee in the Incredible Hulk when he drank the Hulk blood off that soda, and he died.
Not the pop.
I'm not gonna joke about dead people because you're gonna be
What you
one
mean?
day.
They joke on us?
Dead people? No, I don't think so.
Yeah. They ain't heavy looking at us right. Look at that man paying that building. I ain't got to pay no more.
I don't think they worry about bills in heaven. I'm just saying. They got better things to worry about in heaven. And show, nah, man. I think like I never seen She-Hulk, and from what y'all telling me, I shouldn't. But
She-Hulk had his ups and downs.
I mean, they pushed the hell out of it though. She was on a hell of a promotional tour to get that thing out there. So,
But it wasn't on her though. So I can give her that.
nah, it's. I mean, a lot of the times it's not on the actor when it comes to like these TV series joints, and then they only do like what 8 episodes per season.
Yeah.
They don't do a lot.
So that's another thing we gotta talk about. The directors. The directors in these movies. We gonna bounce. We gonna go for Marvel and DC. One Marvel, one DC.
If you sipping on smoking, then that's a good. Then it's a good series. I said you are.
He's going to hell. He's going to hell.
Ooh, why you figure that?
Huh?
How you figure that?
Because he's right.
So don't that mean you going to hell, too?
Mind your business, sir. We're not talking about me at this moment. We're about Naheem. Yeah, so the Avengers, everybody's on underrated.
And I
So
like how
side
you,
note,
I like how you are correctly pronouncing his name after I told you like 7 times.
mind your business.
Nah, yo, he thought your
So
name was Name.
so Brandon, what movies, Marvel movie are you looking forward to looking at this year?
You on mute, yo.
What happened?
Did you hear me?
No, what you said?
What Marvel movie are you looking forward to seeing this year?
Deadpool 3. They had to call back Hugh Jackman to carry the MCU again, like he did with the X-Men series.
Listen,
Bomb.
They
I'm
dusted
so
the
in on
Marvel
that
strike
movie,
back
bro.
on Egypt.
I'm gonna give a rating on that movie as soon as I'm out the movie theater
Yeah, facts. On the Thursday, on the pre-show.
on a Thursday. That's right. Y'all go watch it on the Friday. I'm gonna watch mine on the Thursday. Get the popcorn bucket.
What day is this?
It's a Thursday. It come out on Friday, but the early
No,
release
what day?
July 29th.
I may have to. I feel a tickle coming on in my throat.
So I don't even care. I'm off Thursday anyway. I'm just gonna get the kids. We gone.
Oh yeah, you see, you off Thursday. I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You
I
said
heard the
Thursday.
police
What?
coming. As a matter of fact, I
Hold
got
on. You
something I'm
said
gonna give to
Thursday.
both
What?
of y'all. I got something I'm gonna give to both of y'all. I'm gonna put a
Can
blank
you
line under it,
answer
and I
my
want y'all to give
question?
it. What?
Thursday. What was the date again? July what?
29th.
29.
Oh, that's a week after my anniversary, so I'm clear. I can go. I just gotta make sure it wasn't my anniversary weekend.
Nah, tell wifey buy you tickets for the anniversary gift.
She not.
Damn. Sad.
I said I know what I can ask my wife for, and I know what I can't ask her for. And if I ask her for a movie ticket, she gonna want to come too, and she don't like Avengers. She don't like superhero movies. So that's a cat. That's a lie. It's not gonna happen.
She a DC fan.
She is not into comics. My wife only started watching wrestling again because Dwayne the Rock Johnson came back. Punk ass mom. Ooh, I can't wait till we
They
pick
gonna
back up
mess
on
around.
wrestling next week. I got some report. These
What,
last two
what,
SmackDowns have been
what, what,
stewing.
what we talking about, bro? What we talking about next week?
Huh?
What we gonna talk about next week?
Oh, the WrestleMania entrances.
Ooh, I'm gonna start promoting that. Oh, that's a special Sunday.
Say what now?
That's gonna be on Sunday.
Okay. Oh yeah, because
So
you got your thing Saturday. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's on
I'm
the
still
Sunday. Everybody get ready.
man, but nah, though. This I I know we had this discussion before, but they need to, and they being Sony and Marvel and Disney and whoever else is involved, need to put the differences aside and bring the studios together so we can get these movies. I know Spider Man can stand alone, but Spider Man belongs in the MCU. Like you can't keep leaving Spider Man out there like that.
We need a
It needs to
Spider-Man
be
break.
part of the MCU. I'm sorry. What Brando?
We need a Spider-Man break. We all Spider-Maned out. It was too much Spider-Man. Now they ready to bring all the Spider-Mans back to the theater and try to oversaturate it some more. We just got over Madden Web.
No, I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about in the future. Like they need
Future,
to
future,
right future right.
future, future.
So we're not gonna act like nobody's seen it on Venom 3 yet.
I'm
They gonna
down to
mess up.
see Venom 3.
They showed Tom Hardy. They filming it now.
Like I'm down to see Venom 3. I like the first two, and I know you looked at me like I was punch buggy
No,
drunk.
I like them. I'm so used to him being evil that when he starts being happy, it bothers me.
Right, and I kind of find it funny because I think some of the most because look at the Joker. The Joker had an evil streak in his ass, but he was hilarious.
Yeah, I did not like. I like the Venom movies. It was just the fact that my favorite villain is Carnage, and for him to go out like that, it kind of hurt me. He could have been around for a couple movies. I would like to see Maximum Carnage.
Yeah, yeah, felt you.
Because there's certain villains you know should not just die in the first movie.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that, but Carnage was also being a bitch because like he was really trying to bitch him throughout the movie because he was
yeah,
like
he was trying to take
even
over.
Venom was like yeah he was a pain he was a bully not in those words but Carnage used to give Venom a run so he was like oh yeah remember in layman's terms remember I used to bitch you around I'm gonna do it again on Earth like what
Venom was scared and stuff. He was like, "Oh snap, it's a red one." It was,
right. Because he
you knew it
knew
was
he
up.
knew the red ones. He knew the red ones was like these special elite alien soldiers from his planet. So of course he was shook.
Yeah, bro. He could have been around for about 2, 3 movies, bro. There's certain
No, no.
villains in the Marvel universe that you know, in the Sony universe, should last longer than what they did. Whiplash, Sandman,
Hmm.
Venom. I mean,
Hmm.
Venom from Spider-Man 3,
Yeah,
Carnage.
yeah, they dropped the ball with that, man.
These
And
one
see
movie
this.
villains are killing me, bro.
So here was my thing with the Spider-Man Venom, because he was evil like throughout that movie, and then you come out with the actual Venom movies. Talking about the original Spider-Man, and they brought Venom out when he went when dude went to space,
To
and then
Tobey
someone
Maguire and all that.
yeah that one, and then the future further down the line we get the actual Venom movies. So and then it's almost like kind of comedy a little bit, but I enjoyed them, and I think it did throw me off. Hold on, Sean says Sandman, bruh.
Sandman was truthful, man. He's the most underrated villain. He was
You think
truthful. Yeah.
Yeah,
All you didn't
Sandman
have to do
was
just make sure he wasn't by no vacuum cleaner. It wasn't by no fan. You'd be fine.
or water.
Or water. You was fine. He up there
No,
with
but
Clayface.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I said it.
Sandman shouldn't be getting all the spotlight that he's getting. They should give the Carnage. They should have gave Carnage the spotlight that they giving Sandman right now. With the No Way Home, bring them back and bring them back again, and bring them back again. Like, all right, it's Sandman, but it's just Sandman. Like, it's Sandman. Like, the real
It might be
evil
Sandman. You put
race.
him on the beach one good time with some people, it's over, bro.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's true. And he was a
Yeah, but
problem
you
right
put him in
now,
the
right?
middle of New York City, he got a problem.
Just give me a broom. Give me a broom. Man, I like this episode, bro. Everybody had their opinion. I like this one.
Oh nah man, this was fun. This is a lot of fun, man. But yo, as normal, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We thank you, Brando. Tell everybody where they can find you, what platforms you're streaming on, where they can get your music from. You got 30 seconds to plug yourself. Go.
You can catch me anywhere. Bando Brando. You can ask Siri about me, actually. You can say, Bando Brando. Siri, play Bando Brando. I'm playing. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Tidal, Amazon Prime, iTunes. You can follow me on
Well, you,
Instagram at
you, you
Bando
is
Brando.
everywhere.
He's everywhere, bro.
You is
I think
everywhere.
it was a homeless person say, "Hey, you know Bando Brando?" I was like, "Yeah, give me $5. You can give him a verse." I lost $5.
Yo, but definitely shout out to you, man. And I'm definitely gonna be checking you out. I'm gonna start following you on Spotify because I ain't got title. I do have Amazon Prime, but Amazon Prime music ain't that good. So I'm gonna start following you. And was definitely shout out and thank you for repping B-More the way you do on the music
I need
side,
that
man.
hat, bro. I need that hat. No, I need
This
that hat.
this in the collection. You ain't never
I
getting
need
this.
that hat, bro.
Never.
I'm gonna just need,
Never.
well, you need to take your ass to lids and get it because they everywhere. And I know they got lids in VA, so don't say they don't. They do. My man Sean said he gonna check you on Apple Music, so you got another fan. You got another listener that's gonna be vibing with you.
Appreciate you.
So, next week's show,
Uh-oh.
and we told y'all it was gonna be a bang of the day. But next week, since WrestleMania is coming up, and these next few episodes will be wrestling related, so get your wrestling life together. This episode. So, yeah, I did that. Yo, next week we're gonna talk about some of the greatest WrestleMania entrances ever. So when y'all see that question go live, it's kind of live now, but we're gonna do a better presentation of it. But when the question goes live, we need y'all to chime in because we want to get y'all opinion on what is, in your opinion, the best WrestleMania entrance ever. And if anybody says anything other than Shawn Michaels descending from the heavens in all white, then you are wrong. But
Well, I'm wrong. I don't like that.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute you. I muted you. You can't talk. I muted you. Because you're talking rubbish.
You gonna mute my ass like that?
I
Yeah.
muted you. I muted you.
Now, fuck you. So now, now,
Why you sound like Arnaz J when he used to make fun of his mentally disabled brother? You like
the
monkey
Cowboys,
man.
shut up, bro. Listen, my hands down. No, I'm not gonna another episode. Just tell you right now, Shawn Michaels ain't got shit on me now.
Batista.
Oh Lord
Because if
Jesus.
you don't mention all Bray Wyatt's in the top 5, you trash.
I must be trash then. I'm not taking nothing away from Barry Windham. Mr. Wyndham. I know I said Barry, but that's Barry. Yeah. No,
No,
Barry's his father.
no.
What the hell was what Bray Wyatt's first name? It'll come to me. But you stuck too. But no disrespect to Mr. Wayne. No disrespect to Mr. Wyndham. And shout
Rotunda,
out to WWE.
Rotunda.
Shout out, yeah, Rotunda. No, what?
Barry Windham
I
is
am
his
saying
father's
Wyndham.
tag team.
I am saying
Man,
Wyndham. Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, it's a lot going on because we jumping. Shut up. But I know we talking about Marvel, but real quick, while it's on my brain. Thank you, Sean. I know it's Wyndham. I was wrong. Wyndham Rotunda. There we go. I ain't crazy. His first name was Wyndham. So don't do that. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, you need a halo because you ain't nothing but evil.
It
But
goes to Undertaker.
we're not gonna get into this right now. But next week we're gonna get into it. But shout out to WWE for inducting or having him being inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. I wish this man was
who?
around. Bray Wyatt, he's been inducted.
Oh, they did it officially?
Yeah. You don't pay attention to our page. You're very disappointing.
Sir, I had to work today lifting up furniture. I ain't get a minute.
I did this early in the week. See, just to let y'all know, I post all the wrestling stuff. He posts all the comic stuff. So that
That ain't true. Somewhat.
I'm not even looking at my
You got
camera.
a
I'm looking
Marvel shirt
directly at
on,
the
brother.
screen.
I'm gonna tell your motherfucking mother, just like The Rock did. I'm gonna tell your mother.
Hold up, who mother?
Your mother.
You can't tell my mother.
Why not?
She's in heaven.
Well, I'll pray and let her know how you feel. What? What you talking about? This is me we talking about here. This is me we talking about. The petty one. I keep telling you that.
Oh my God, yo, shout out to you, yo, thank you, Naeem. I appreciate the shout out, man. He said good shit. We appreciate you. But yo, we are out of here. Thank you once again, Bando, for coming through and representing for Baltimore and sharing your opinion, man. Much love. We gotta have you back and good luck on your tour. I know you said you're heading out of town next week, so good luck with that, man. Be safe and safe
Hey, talk
travel.
your sister to get me that hat.
He
Yes.
said no. No. All right. Final thoughts, Mr.
They don't have.
Jones.
Yeah. Why we ain't got no Baltimore shit down here in Virginia?
Topic related, Mr. Jones.
Oh, my bad. Thank you
You
to
want to talk?
everybody. The questions were good. I liked everybody's responses. Everybody kept it honest and didn't even have to keep it PG. I liked it. Lil bro, what you talking about?
You did a great job, sir. You did too as well. You guys got something good here.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. We got to get you
All right.
another. Probably had to get you on phase 2 when it come out.
Definitely. We can go all the way down to currently. I got you.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh, so look, my man Sean, who I told you is from VA originally. He's from Portsmouth, so he's from the hood.
Okay. First of all, now this is where I get my attitude in.
Hold on. He said VA only has Green Bay and Dallas
He's
merchandise.
not lying, bro. They have every team but Baltimore. You know where everybody from Baltimore live at down here? Chesapeake.
That's the closest thing to Baltimore.
It is not.
I'm talking about as far as like the name Chesapeake. You relate to Chesapeake to Maryland.
Bro. In Pittsburgh, they got so much black and yellow down here. Boy, I'm damn near having diarrhea every time I see a black and yellow jersey.
You gonna see more. They
The
got a
first
lot of
Patrick
people
Queen
over there
jersey
now.
I see, I'ma burn it.
No, don't worry about it. When they realize how much of a bum he is, and yeah, I said it. When they realize how much of
Exactly.
a bum he is,
What's up with your
they,
boy?
huh?
What's up with your boy talking about he went where he was wanted at? Oh,
First of all, you ain't start shining until you had a right tackle. I mean, a left
exactly.
tackle to look out for you. So
He
let's
was on
keep it
his
a
way
buck
out.
here, Mr. Queen. All right,
Mm,
and they
mm.
gonna find out in Pittsburgh that he don't shine like they thought he did. But that's fine. And when we see you that first game, we gonna pop you just off of GP. We gonna
Just
rock
The
the
off
hell
of
same
out of
it.
you.
way, the same way y'all think Hollywood Brown is gonna show off in Kansas City.
Value City Tyreek Hill is not gonna do nothing.
Yo, did you
Look,
say Value City, bro?
Value
no,
City Tyreek Hill is not gonna do anything in the Chiefs, man.
for those who don't know, I don't know if Value City is like in Virginia or in other parts of the country, but Value City is a local furniture store that say they sell real good stuff at real good prices, and it's a lie. They're overcharged and their furniture is crap. Moving on. Oh, it is a Value City in Virginia. Thank you, Sean.
Yeah, it's one not too far from here. It's one in Norfolk where I'm at.
I'm sorry.
I want to know why we say Smith.
Smith?
Yeah, I tell everybody when I'm talking to people over, they be like, "Oh, I'm from Portsmouth." I'm like, "It's Portsmouth."
It's not.
There's no if
So
in
real
it.
quick story. Real quick story. My Caucasian brother, Sean, is from Portsmouth. When we first linked
Portsmouth.
up,
It's
shut up.
Portsmouth.
Let me talk. Let me talk. When we first met up and we started hanging, and we was writing each other back and forth like
Yes,
pen pals
it
type of
is.
stuff. Shut up.
I'm talking to Sean.
I see it. I see it. So all this for like years, yo. For years, he almost got disowned for this. For years, he had me calling it Portmouth. I was like, yo, I'm trying to come see you down in Portmouth. We can hang out, go to a redneck bar, to start some ish, get kicked out, da 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 da. He's like, yeah, never corrected me. When I went and I had this job at Owens Mills, Global Payments down the street from ITT Tech.
Right.
Worked there, met a girl, real cool shorty. Guess where she was from?
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth, Virginia. Did I know this? No. How I found out, she was like, I'm from VA. Oh, that's what's up. I got my homeboy from VA. He lives in Portsmouth. She starts laughing. What's so funny? She said, it's Portsmouth. It's what? It's Portsmouth. So you mean to tell me that my homeboy this entire time had me looking like a fool, mispronouncing it? And she was like, yeah. Now, and you see what he put in the comments? He still finds this match funny. I don't. I felt it really offensive. I would never do that to you. I would never have you come to Baltimore and pronounce Timonium. I would never do that to you. You forgot when I worked for Comcast, people was like, do you live in Timonium? No.
I'd have hung up the phone.
It's Timonium.
I'd have hung up the phone.
It looks like Timonium. It's not Timonium.
It's Vibranium.
Why you sound like Yakko?
No. I said, I live in Norfolk. They go, you live in Norfolk? I said, nah, I live in Norfolk. They go, it's Norfolk. I'm like, no, it's not. So I'm like, bruh, the guy cousin came, he said, yo, that's my kinfolk. I said, wait a minute. You can say folk for kinfolk, but you can't say folk for Norfolk?
And there's an L in both of those words, yo.
The same last four letters.
But we can't talk because it's Baltimore. Like we say Doug, not dog. We say Baltimore, not Baltimore. Females say strawberries instead of strawberries.
You're right, Sean.
Sprints. All right, so like you ain't from here, right? And I get, and that's why I get it. But the Portsmouth thing you was wrong for. So I get regional dialect. I'm fine with that. But when you know somebody is completely mispronouncing something, correct them. Correct. And that's all I'm saying. I would never have somebody that I love and hold dear to me and have them walking around and calling Timonium, or Lutherville. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. This is wrong. Or lithium. Or lithium. It's not lithium. It's lithicum. You blocked me on the... Oh, my God, yo.
It's not personal.
No, it's story time. And we're going to end the session after this. Remember when people used to have three-way? Landline, you had three-way call? So
you're going to hell, yeah.
Shut up. I'm on the phone with this dude. We chopping it up, talking whatever. My mother's like, she wanted pizza. And she wanted me to order the pizza because I was on the phone. So we called Papa John's. And Papa John's, that was down on Hartford and Frankfurt. So call them. Damn. Right. It's still there, too. Call them. I know. And I got him on three-way. I'm like, got Sean on three-way. Like, yo, just, whatever. So the girl, she sounded cute. Definitely Caucasian. She sounded real cute, though. Answer the phone. I'm putting the order in. He starts talking to the girl and confusing her. So she was like, wait, how many people's on the phone? I said, there's two people, but don't pay the white boy no attention. Pay me attention. All right? Because I'm the one putting the order in. So Sean, Halo my ass. So Sean is going, I'm just saying, how you doing? My name's Sean Wish. So they start having a whole conversation. And I was like, yo, miss, excuse me. Can you put my order in, please? He's sitting there flirting with the girl. So yeah, I blocked him on the piece of chick because I'm trying to get my order in. And then he tried to add to the order. He was like, oh yeah, can you add one medium sausage pizza to that too? And she almost did it. And then she just showed up with a medium sausage pizza. It wouldn't have been his ass that got whipped. It'd have been mine. And I was a grown-ass man. And my mother did not hold no quarrels about beating a grown-ass man because she was black. And there was no age limit from Huh?
You're very upset.
No, I'm not upset. I don't appreciate that he's been holding on to something for over 20 years. You need to let that go.
And you had hair then.
Yeah, I had hair then. You're absolutely right. It was thinning out then, but I still had hair then. I was still able to get a fade lineup. All right, people. Thank y'all once again for tuning in. We once again had so much fun with y'all tonight. Once again, shout out to Brian Obando. I'm not paying you no more attention, Sean. Get off my feed. Yo, next week, same time, same two guys podcast. I'm tired.
Two fat guys
podcast. Yo, so love y'all.
That pizza
Thank y'all.
getting to you.
I'm trying to eat now. Shout out. Good night. Love y'all.